drive summary there, Elmer.
Number of plays, 4. Time of possession, 1 minute, 45 seconds. Total yards, 2. There was a 29-yard field goal by Barczyk.
First down play here for McKinley. Wesley wants to throw. Jonah Lytle has it. Lytle tries to break a tackle and then eventually gets out of bounds after he made a nice individual effort.
Barczyk.
McKinley, it's well within their reach at this point to still get back into this game, but it needs to happen now. They don't have a lot of time left. With Brunswick's ball control offense, Brunswick could get it and control the clock for a while as they give here to Tam Church. And you know, McKinley rushed for the 583 yards on the ground last week, and they don't even have 100 tonight as a team, I don't believe. 111. It's a far cry from 583. Third down play here again. Wesley back to throw, looks middle. Garrett was there, but it's over his head.
Wesley took a hit on that one.
He has most of the night. This is your ball game right here, right?
Oh, it's 4th down. Gosh. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
4:56 left. Big play here for McKinley. 4th down on the Brunswick 38. Wesley back to throw, quick throw. That one is dropped by Garrett. Dejor could not hang on. Nominee for a rock-solid play of the game here, David Hamrick, the one who made the defensive play. The safety coming up and making that play for Brunswick. He's listed as the monster in the starting lineup and shows why there.
That was a monster play. Well, get Don Meredith.
Turn out the lights.
Turn out the lights. Big play.
Wow. McKinley just has not had it tonight. I can't really name what it is, but they haven't had it.
If you come up with what it is, whoops.
First down play here, and Koenig goes nowhere on first down.
But the clock's going to keep rolling.
It is. And McKinley only has 2 timeouts left. They've really got very little time here to play with. Brunswick picks up a first down, and they can pretty much start icing this game. If they don't, though, and McKinley gets the ball back again, they've got some prayer of a chance.
They got to score 2 touchdowns.
They do, which has been hard for them.
2 touchdowns.
I keep going back to that interception return. You take that off the board right now, it's a 6-point game. Handoff here to Koenig. Koenig trying to get to the edge, and Nehemiah Stovall brings him down, and then a timeout taken by McKinley, and Brunswick coaches wanted a flag late on the play there, and they did not get it. See what they wanted the flag for. I was looking down to see what Coach Watley had done to call the timeout. See if there was some extra curriculars after the play.
Not really. Was he because he grabbed his collar?
I guess. I didn't see anything there.
That's about the closest thing to a penalty.
Are they discussing this? They sure seem to be. This would be a really late time to throw a flag now, well after this play like this. I don't think these McKinley fans would let them out of here alive.
Better not go to John's Bar for dinner.
They're going to call it unsportsmanlike conduct here. They are.
For what?
They might call it on Brunswick is what I'm saying.
No.
Yeah, they are.
For what?
For their running out on the field and behaving the way they did after that play, despite nothing being called. Oh, my.
Come on. Come on, officials.
Penalty number 9 on Brunswick. Brunswick has not played a clean game. They have made their mistakes. McKinley just has had the 3 turnovers.
Well,
McKinley has just 1 penalty, though.
Whatever that penalty was on Brunswick wasn't very smart.
No. So it brings up a 3rd and 85 yards now.
They don't have a play in their repertoire on this one.
Based on their play calls tonight, I don't think they do, and they would not want to pass the ball because that stops the clock if it's an incompletion. Coach Watley now having a word with the official, making sure everything is to his liking. Oh, did he get his timeout back? So Brunswick just got another flag now. Another unsportsmanlike conduct. This is a what now? What would they need here? This is, the ball is at the, let's see, we're at the 12-yard line here, and they need the 48, their own 48. That is a 3rd and the dubious 36. You ever converted that, Coach? And Brunswick takes the timeout now. Well, this is fine. Let's tell some jokes now. Got anything good over there, Bob? Nope. Probably not, no. Brunswick has 10 penalties now. How much yardage on that? 87 yards. 10 penalties for 87 yards. That's what I've said. Brunswick has not played well either, Almer.
No, not by no stretch of the imagination. By no stretch of the imagination.
I can say this too, and I don't know, you may disagree. Yeah. This is the 2nd week in a row that we've done a playoff game where teams are not playing like they're in the playoffs. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I know. Because everybody was eligible for it.
Yeah.
You know? And we have such lopsided scores. I mean, usually in the normal playoffs.
We'll take a quick timeout and be right back.
Hi, I'm Nick Langenfeld, President and CEO of Friends and Family Credit Union. Whether you visit our main office in Erie Street South, our downtown Massillon location on Federal Avenue, or our Canton office on Whipple Avenue in the Acme Fresh Market store. Our friendly staff is committed to serving all your financial needs. Now more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
Pain is the enemy. Motion is victory. So the Spectrum Orthopedic team replaces knees and hips. We mend spines. We heal arms. With brilliant technology and simple human kindness. So you can go home faster and happier. You have one life to live. Let's get you back to living it.
At AltCare, you matter.
When we answer your call or meet with you in person, you are the top priority.
We work with your physician, pharmacy, and over 7,300 other providers. We want to be your trusted resource.
We invest in collaboration, our youth, and our community, which we will continue to serve with gratitude.
Commitment and community were the reasons we started over 30 years ago.
And why we are still here today.
AltCare, where you matter.
Well, a 3rd and 36 facing Brunswick now. What's the play in the playbook for this? Probably does not exist.
No.
Especially for a ball control offense like Brunswick.
No, you have no play for 3rd and 36.
Better than 3rd and 37, though, isn't it? Handoff here goes to Haber, and Haber brought down that time after no real gain.
They must have called a timeout again.
They did. So what McKinley needs to hope for now.
They have 1 timeout left.
No, they have no timeouts left now.
Oh, really? Oh, none.
So here's what McKinley needs to hope for now. They need to hope they get the ball, they score, they get an onside kick, and they somehow score again.
Yep. And win by 1.
Wouldn't like to be the Vegas odd makers on this one.
My question to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you are the coach from Brunswick, are you going to kick it away to their skill people, or are you going to try to put it out of bounds so they can't return it?
I believe it would behoove you to put it out of bounds, right?
That's not an exact science either.
I'm not, not an expert on that type of thing, but my senses tell me that
yeah, I think I would try to kick it out of bounds here.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you don't want to kick it to their skill people.
Well, because they can make a play, and then
yep,
3:58 looks like a lot more time than it is. I mean, that's the thing, is that McKinley, I'm not going to say that they're completely out of it, because they score really fast and they get an onside kick and they can get the game right back just like that. McKinley's bringing some heat here and nearly a block, and McKinley is going to get good field position here as they've had the majority of the evening. All right, 3:50 between McKinley's 2020 season coming to a close and them playing, well, for lack of a better term, meaningless football the next couple weeks.
You got to strike quick.
They have to strike yesterday is when they need to strike.
Man-to-man coverage. They're going to bring pressure.
Wesley, he's going to run, and Wesley goes down, and that was Andrew Haber who brought him down there, the linebacker. They have not trusted to throw the ball well all evening, Elmer.
You know, that's interesting.
Wouldn't you think it'd be within the playbook to want to go deep against this team?
Yeah. At least throw it up there and take your shot.
I mean, that's the weakness of Brunswick's defense, is their pass defense. Wesley rolls out, pressure comes.
Intercepted.
And was that picked off?
It's picked.
It was by David Hamrick, his team-leading 7th pick of the year, and the 4th interception thrown tonight by Elijah Wesley from McKinley. And the Bulldogs' puzzling night is finally about to come to a close. Are you as surprised by this as I am?
Yeah.
I mean, I know we had kind of talked about this game. We had said what it could be, what it couldn't be. And I mean, again, it's just been sloppy. Second week in a row that we've just had a sloppy football game.
4 interceptions. Oh.
Not going to win games like that.
Can't win.
No.
Can't win.
No. You can try.
White on timeout.
Yes, because they didn't have things lined up correctly there. Now, we do not yet know where we will be with you next week. We don't even know if we will be with you next week at this point. We are hoping, of course, that we will cover another game, but no promises at this point. We may even end up covering one of the games of teams that are playing extra games at this point, or we may move on to covering a Saturday game. We will, of course, figure that out as it goes.
Could we cover the Steelers-Browns game tomorrow?
No, we cannot do that.
I mean, on Sunday.
That is not a
Pam
thing
can't work that in?
No, that is not a thing that's allowed. The NFL has rights to whoever wants to cover that, and we unfortunately don't have the bank for those right fees.
Oh, that'd be fun.
It would be. It'd be great fun.
Well,
hand off Andrew Haber here, and I don't know why he hasn't gotten the ball every play.
I know one thing. He'd get it for me, boy.
Because every time he's touched the ball,
I would ride that horse.
Good things have happened every time.
Don't take him out, Coach.
I don't believe they plan to.
Don't take him out.
I believe they plan to keep giving him the ball.
Yes, he is. He's not going to put a move on you, that's for sure.
First down for Brunswick, out to the 43. Hand off Haber again. Haber
Okay, that's all right.
It's a decent tackle in the open field made by Brian Pinckney.
That's okay.
Wow. McKinley gonna most likely here, unless a miracle happens, gonna fall to 5-3. And they have the ability now to play 2 more games if they would like. And Brunswick going to move on to play against
Mentor.
Most likely Mentor. Hand off here now, Andrew Haber.
He's still
Haber. Andrew Haber. Brian Pinckney again brings him down there.
Give it to him one more time.
You know, Elmer, this season has really got me thinking is that how much, what's the right way of putting this? How much stock can you put into this season with everything going on? With COVID, with the lack of scrimmages, with everything, like how much can you actually put into this season?
Well, you're having the season. They decided to have the season. The coaches wanted the season, but it's different. There's no question about that, John. And I agree with you 100% on that. And everything that you mentioned.
Another carry here for Haber.
And a first down.
Yeah.
It's over.
You know, and the thing is, too, that Coach Pinzone talked to me about in his 4th year at Brunswick. He said that, you know, the one thing that was interesting this year is they didn't have a scrimmage, and not that McKinley did, but, you know, he felt like they were finally starting to play their best football at this moment in time. And the thing is, I don't know, here's the thing I don't know about McKinley yet, Elmer. I don't know that they've seen their best football this year. I don't know that they'll ever get a chance to actually see it when it's meaningful.
Well,
you know?
Well, if they have 2 more games, you're not going to see a meaningful game.
No. So it's like, you know,
yeah.
I don't know. It's just, it's going to be one of those years that you're going to crown state champions. You're going to go through everything that you're going to go through, but.
Yeah, but John, don't. I think maybe you're going too far there, because if a team wins a state championship, they deserve it. And they should be very proud of themselves for doing it, because they're playing good ball.
Sure.
Because they're playing good ball.
It's just, it's a puzzling season.
It's a puzzle. There's no question. But there's somewhere out there's some teams that are playing well. Hey, look at Massillon, look at Perry. I mean, those teams are playing well.
They are.
They're playing well.
Here, though, tonight, McKinley does not play well. They fall victim tonight to Brunswick by a final of 27-14. We'll wrap it up right after this.
Orthopedic injuries can happen at any time. Sometimes they're minor, and a trip to our urgent care is appropriate. And sometimes life finds you with a traumatic orthopedic injury. At Spectrum Orthopedics, our skilled orthopedic trauma surgeons will be there for you, ready to treat the most delicate of cases with the highest quality of care and simple human kindness, so you can get back to life faster. Spectrum Orthopedics, we are here for you.
You don't have to touch anything except a keyboard. It's no contact cash, and you have a chance to win $1,000 a day. Listen Monday through Friday for the hourly cash word. Go to WHBC.com and type it in. That's it. It's the 1480 WHBC No Contact Cash Contest. Stay safe and win money on 1480 WHBC.
There is something special about our community.
It's a feeling, a spirit.
And you can sense it and see it in everyone who lives and works here.
Everyone in our community matters.
You matter.
It's a simple concept.
Yet its message carries a great impact, which we all need to hear.
Every conversation, each Pay It Forward message can have an incredible impact on someone else's life.
It can start with just 2 simple words.
You matter.
You matter.
You matter.
1480 WHBC presents the High School Football TV Game of the Week. The Alt Care TV Game of the Week is brought to you by SARTA, Northern Ohio Honda Dealers, Spectrum Orthopedics, Old Carolina Barbecue, MCTV, Friends and Family Credit Union, Altman Hospital, Sarshone Ford, Omni Orthopedics, CSC Federal Credit Union, and AltCare, and can be seen locally on This TV Canton.
Well, we're here to put a final wrap on tonight's game between McKinley and Brunswick. Brunswick comes on the road, the 6th seed, and they surprise the 3 seed tonight. McKinley with a 27-14 win on the road. And Elmer, we're going to take a final look at it now on the Sarshone Ford wrap-up. First with the final stats of the evening, and they really were pretty one-sided.
There's no question about that, John. Rushing, Brunswick 177, McKinley 113. Passing, 122 for Brunswick, 69 for McKinley. Here's a big one. 17 first downs for Brunswick, 8 for McKinley. 299 total yards for Brunswick, 182 for McKinley. Turnovers, 1 for Brunswick, 4 for McKinley. 10 penalties for Brunswick for 87 yards, and 1 for McKinley for 5 yards. Individually, for the Brunswick, Ethan Fritz, he was 10 for 16, 122 yards, and 1 interception. The leading rushers were Andrew Haber, 12 rushes for 89 yards and 2 TDs, and Brandon Koenig had 13 rushes for 38 yards. Leading receiver was J.D. Sorwatka for 3 catches for 66 yards. For McKinley, Elijah Wesley was 4 for 16 for 69 yards, 1 TD and 4 interceptions. He had as many interceptions as he has completions. Okay, Elijah Wesley, 13 rushes, 55 yards. Ms. Tam Church, 11 rushes, 36 yards, and 1 TD. Brian Pinkney had 2 catches for 41 yards and 1 TD. And Jonah Lytle had 2 catches for 28 yards. And that is the final statistics, John.
Take a look now at who our player of the game was this evening, and that was Andrew Haber, who ended up being the player of the game. And really no surprise, the running back from Brunswick. You know, he just made plays, Elmer. He really did.
Yeah, he was running over people. It wasn't like he's a great back. Okay, he's just running. They had a fire hydrant and a fire truck. Okay.
Bulldozer.
A bulldozer. And he's exactly what they needed.
He is.
He's exactly what they needed tonight. I think you had the statistics that he had for this year was nothing like he had tonight.
Yeah.
He was the person, and well deserving. Look at that.
Yeah. He's a downhill runner.
He's a downhill runner, and he's a tough kid.
Andrew Haber, our Altman Hospital player of the game. Now, as for our Friends and Family Credit Union rock solid play of the game, well, that goes to this coming play, which we will show you, and it is that interception from the first half, which, Elmer, I think this play set the tone for the evening.
Yeah, I'd like to know, was that the quarterback the wrong read, or the receivers running the wrong patterns? Big play. Big play.
Put Brunswick up 10-0 early in the game, and it would have meant that McKinley wasn't playing as far behind all evening, but Conan Som took back that interception return to start the game. That was McKinley's first offensive play of the game. Their first offensive play. That's the way it started, and that set the tone for the evening.
And John, in that statistics, the quarterback from McKinley, he had 4 completions and he had 4 interceptions. That's not a good statistic.
That's your game.
That's not
in
a
a
good
nutshell.
statistic.
It truly is. Well, for Elmer Sheets, for our image video crew down in the truck, for Bob Jeffries, For everyone here at McKinley that helped out, thanks for the hospitality as always. I'm John Bozica signing off for this evening. We hope to talk to you again next week. We are hoping that that is the case, but McKinley's season, at least the meaningful games, come to a close at this point. They can still play 2 more. They won't be worth a lot, but they fall tonight in the playoffs in round 2 to Brunswick, 27-14. Have a great night, everyone.
Canton College Preparatory School is a tuition-free community school in your neighborhood, now enrolling students kindergarten through 8th grade for the fall. Located near the Historic Arts District on Cleveland Avenue, Canton College Prep consistently ranks among the highest-performing schools in Canton. We offer a safe and secure learning environment with small class sizes and individual attention for your child. We strive to impart respect, responsibility, and relentlessness to all our students. To learn more about enrollment options for the fall, visit cantoncollegeprep.org.
You need a fan, but they're bulky, awkward, and never put the breeze exactly where you want it. Introducing my Fold-Away Fan from Bell & Howell, the compact cordless fan that unfolds into your own personal wind machine and extends to nearly 4 feet high. Its lightweight, portable design makes it easier than ever to have a targeted breeze anywhere.